beat era, or to start the group B era. Oh my god. Another one for the highlight reel. Okay, enough about me. Maybe I'll ask a question and put it on you people, if you're all 7 of my subscribers. I don't know, does anyone else just, when they're feeling down, they're feeling, you know, disappointed in themselves, they just get on their bike and ride? I mean, in this case, I'm just commuting home from being fired, but I won't lie, it definitely softens the blow. Man, I gotta get a haircut, I think. I'm gonna try to keep this video short, do mostly a proper moto vlog, less about my job situation. So I might ramble on about that and put that in another jobless, unemployed episode. Definitely sorry for the last one. That one was way too long, but there's too many good stuff that just didn't work out if I separated the two. Well, I'm just gonna go take a look at my buddy's paintball and airsoft store. I never saw it before. I know it's pretty cool, so I don't really airsoft or paintball much, but I thought I'd take a look. I know it's come a long way since I was younger. I don't think I'll buy anything today. It was my buddy you saw in the last video who jumped on the bike and wanted to take a look there, Stanley Lamb. Oh, here it is. Milsig. Let's give a look here. Yeah, I'm just at Mill. Oh, I gotta take a look at it again. There was Mill Spec. My buddy Stan Lamb's store. I think he's part owner or something. It's pretty cool. He's shooting the shit with the, I think his name was Travis, one of the employees there, and they got some really sick airsoft guns. And the paintball guns are pretty sick too. I might have to get some of those later. Buy some for...
Nice bike.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to buy some for me, my little brother. Yeah, Milsig, sorry. Yeah, Milsig in Richmond. That's a sick store, man. Yeah, I was yakking with the employee, going over some of the guns. Fuck. I'm jealous, man. As a kid, we never had anything like that. I mean, I'm getting old or something. I'm just like, fuck, the kids these days, man. They don't know. They don't know the struggle. All we had was like clunky ass, shitty paintball guns that looked stupid and just, you know, didn't work half the time. And, you know, maybe Super Soakers or Nerf. Nerf was probably the only thing we had that was close to airsoft. I mean, I don't remember any airsoft being around, and if there was, it probably wasn't like that, where it's like they look like real things. But definitely something you have to be responsible with around here. I'm sure the RCMP aren't big fans of them. Oh, is it 2:30? What did it do it now? Going to Vancouver. Jesus. It's like the third Bentley I've seen today. That should tell you how much money's in Richmond. Actually, it's the third Bentley I've seen since leaving the store. It's like less than 5 minutes probably. buy gold? Isn't that like code name for heroin? I'm just fucking going random places right now. I have nothing to do today. I was gonna get a haircut and talk to my banker, but I realized I'm not quite even, I don't really need to talk to my banker just yet. I have enough stuff on my own little stuff thing, so I don't have to get into any of my reserves just yet. And then I should probably get a haircut and a shave since I'm gonna be looking for work. I already had a call back for some customer service job, and it was noon to 8 p.m. and that doesn't fit my schedule, so I said no thank you. Like I said, I'm going to be a little bit picky. I'm not going to jump on the first job I get offered, that's for sure. If it doesn't fit, I'm not grabbing it. I'm not... Also, I was talking to a friend, Stephanie Lamb, actually a cousin of Steve or Stanley, and she, me and her were talking about how we're both doing the courses from UBC Sanders Business School for residential, or not residential, like property management and stuff like that. And she gave me a really good resource. Like, the way that the Sanders School does it is kind of, you got a year or 2 years to finish the course at your own pace, and I can't really do that. Like, I'm not really the best self-motivator. So she gave me this option for a tutor, and you basically take his classes like, you know, a proper class, and he does all the, or helps you with all the projects and gives you a little guidance. So I'm gonna give that guy a phone call sometime this week and probably finish that property management course. I know from working at my old company, Benel County, I know it still has customer service stuff related, like you're basically dealing with clients, but you know, I think it's a different scenario. Like, dealing with the ground level clients more, like was my position, where you're dealing with people who are just angry at you all the time. I'm sure I'm gonna have to do that a lot as a property manager, but I don't think, you know, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 calls a day, which we were doing at my other job. So this is new. So I think it's a better suit. Plus you can make some freaking decent coin as a property manager, but I don't know about the start. You know, I think they make around 50, 40 grand a year, which is, you know, all I really need. And then I'm sure you know, from what I know, all the property managers I worked with, they all had decent hours, like 9 to 5 type stuff. You know, I mean, you obviously have to get called in for emergencies and you know, insurance things, but you know, I don't mind that. Like, you know, I don't think I would feel like, you know, my last job, I felt like a clog in the machine, you know, like this was one of those jobs. I mean, you get treated well, you have a decent amount of responsibility, you get paid, you were paid really well. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about my previous job. I mean, seriously, it was some of the nicest people I've ever worked with in my life. They gave me amazing chances to fix my problems that I had. But you know, in the end, obviously, I just couldn't do it anymore, and they recognized it. But I think a property manager would be more suited to me. You know, because I did feel like just a clog in the machine and just a minion. And as much as I was, you know, you're still treated with respect, but from your employees. But when you're not really treated with respect from the people you're dealing with every day on the phone, it gets to you, especially on the weekends that I was doing. Like, a lot of the weekend stuff was mostly residential clients, which is completely different because it's not professional in any way. It's, you know, you're dealing with people's houses or where they live. It's like the inner sanctum, right? So things they take on a personal tinge, and I'm kind of not really the guy to suck up being yelled at anymore. So when I did, you could probably I mean, I've had people complain about my tone of voice, right? Because, you know, you yell at me, I'm choking back my own, you know, go fuck yourself response, which I can't do anymore. I was recognizing that, and I did deal with it actually. I learned to deal with it at this job. I think I did that quite successfully. It was just other things that was getting to me. Probably my quality of work was sliding for sure, because I started kind of not caring. Yeah, so I gotta find a job I care about, and a job I'm willing to put my effort into a lot more. So that's why, like, if I'm gonna apply, and I'm applying to a job, if anyone out there is looking at this and you come across my resume, even though I haven't said my name or showed my face on this, just realize that I'm putting a resume out there to a company that I've read over, and I'm going, I want to work for this company. Not just sending out resumes anymore about, I need money now, I'll do anything. I'm sending out resumes to places that I want to work for, or sound like a cool organization, or somewhere I can go with. But like I said too, I'm also thinking of maybe just saying fuck that and just do that course and get that certification. Look at this fucking truck. He's tailgating the fucking SUV so he can like sneak in when he should be fucking behind that fucking Jeep. What a prick. Yep, the three-way fucking cutoff. 'Cause he doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, this is the third idiot today. Another fucking moron in the fucking wrong fucking thing. I mean, again, if you guys fucking miss a turnoff, like, don't fucking block traffic. Fucking keep going. Deal with the mistake. I mean, the fucking city's a grid, man. If you fucked up one turn, it's easy to fucking go down, take a next right, and then do another right and get back on the road you need to. Like, and there's no fucking point in stopping in the middle of the fucking road and blocking everyone like a fucking idiot. Fuck me. Stop fucking doing that, especially in a fucking car. You can get away with it in a bike because you can squeeze in, but fuck, you can't do it in your fucking car, you fucking morons. Fucking learn to drive. Because it's really hard to point out, but and almost really hard for me to admit. But right now I'm quite happy with my life, which is really bizarre. Like, I'm a little worried. I mean, as anyone who's jobless will, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not in dire need just yet. I'm kind of just going to enjoy being, jobless for a little bit. And again, I think my better goal right now is to work on my education. And get that certification for property management, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I've kind of settled on that. I'm gonna probably get my go get my stuff to get my passport ready too, just in case. So that's my main goal today. I think I'm gonna head down to the passport office, grab my passport papers, and start filling that out. I keep on trying to do that, and I keep on forgetting to get it all done. But now I got nothing but fucking time, so I might as well get my passport and work on my courses. So yeah, I think that's my goal. Because I was looking on Indeed. You put in property manager, and you most all of it asks for that course I'm doing or certification I'm doing, and we're talking like 50 grand jobs. So I got a couple years experience. I got 2 years, more than 2 years with this company I work with, and I got another 2 years of temp work under my belt. So if I get that certification, I'm pretty competitive in the city. And it's not a long course, so if you put your mind to it, and not since I can do it basically full time, I might as well, and then my degree actually is just a bonus, which actually, I know everyone rips on arts degrees, but it did help me in my life. I'm still a bad speller, still bad with grammar, but you should have seen me before I did my degree. But I did learn a lot of tricks to cope when I got my degree. Obviously, I mean, I even had you know, some pretty tough teachers that were like failed me just because I had shitty grammar, not because of what I had in it. So it made me really concentrate on it. But enough about that. Like I said, my plan is school and, you know, maybe some traveling. I think I'm gonna focus on those two things for now. Hey, Pooch. I love boxers. Dogs do not traditionally like guys on bikes, but